And we're back with yet another video of whatever this is, wherever I am in my apartment, because I just love to change it up on you guys. Am I wearing a onesie? I don't know. You'll never know because I'm not going to be standing up in this video. I'm going to leave that up to your imagination. Do I intend to be the least professional looking person to give you the best advice? Yeah, that's kind of been my plan all along. That's kind of been my plan all along. When I started making these videos, like beginning of quarantine back in my old apartment, I'm pretty sure I wore a tie in one of them. Pretty sure I've only wore a tie into the office like twice, and it was like my first day. So here I am in a onesie and a beanie 6 years later. Okay, this video, let's hop into it. What day is it? It's the 28th. It's Tuesday, December 28th. That means that January, nope. Well, yeah, but that also means that 2021 is wrapping up, which means that everything you're seeing everywhere on social media, that's it, at TV, whatever. The whole concept is, wow, we're starting a new year, goals, whatever the things are called, the New Year's resolutions. I thought I started with a C, so that took me a minute. I am not I've never been a goal-oriented person. Never have. So like making goals has never been for me. That doesn't mean I'm lazy. I would like to think that I'm very successful. I would like to think that what am I even saying? I got so distracted. So many noises just went off. Right, something about resolutions. I don't make goals, but that doesn't mean that I'm not successful. Right. This isn't going to be a video talking about goals and resolutions and stuff like that, because if you're like me, that's not going to apply to you. And if you do like goals and resolutions, then you already have your own. This one is more or less because we're turning the page on a new year. It's just easier to talk about it, and it's a topic that's near and dear to my heart that literally every one of you watching hates, and it's making videos. Dun dun dun. It's funny, as I was looking for something to talk about, I came across an article which actually has been using a statistic that I have been using in my presentations for about 2 years. The statistic is this: according to Cisco, by 2022, videos will make up 82% of all consumer internet traffic. The first time I used that stat, I'm almost positive it was the beginning of 2020. Who knows? Maybe that's what caused the pandemic. Point being, we are now 3 days away from 2022, which is where this stat just magically comes true. Whether or not it's 82% or not, I don't care. Point being, if you've listened to any of my talks, if you've sat in any of my presentations, if you are a human being that has a social media account that scrolls, hopefully you've noticed, wow, a lot of things are visually appealing on social media nowadays, albeit a photo, albeit video. Very rarely do you see any, unless you're on Twitter, very rarely on Facebook, primarily where I'm talking, do you see any sort of content that isn't a visual, if it's a video or a photo. So, as somebody that is on social media, Facebook, and as somebody whose business relies on social media, looking at you, I'm pointing at you now. I think it's imperative that if you do make resolutions, goals, whatever, now is kind of the time, right? It's the perfect time to try. We're just going to go through some checklists. We're going to go through trust me, I've been telling you guys to make videos for many moons now. And I know that you guys don't want to do it, so I also know the easiest way for you to do it. Okay, number one, I didn't write any of this down. All of this is off the cuff right now. I should have wrote some of this down. The first thing that you need to do, the only video that you need to make this year, you need to make 12 of them, one a month. And it's the housing report video, right? If you are an agent for one of the brokerages, under the Real Estate One family of companies, you get the housing report email literally hand delivered to you in your inbox once a month, detailing and explaining and breaking down the market, what's going on specifically in your neighborhood, or in this case, county. That video I've talked about plenty of times. That video can literally be 60 seconds, and it's literally just regurgitating the words that are in the one-page report about your county. And by one-page report, it's literally 1.5 paragraphs and some numbers. Shouldn't be that hard. The reason why this is the most important video that you can make is because people want to know and see that you are a market expert. This video not only A, checks off the fact that it's a video, but B, also lets everybody know that you know what the heck you're talking about. Even if you're just reading it off a screen, there are teleprompter apps that scroll so you can read it. I don't necessarily recommend that because those are very hard to sound natural, like what I'm doing right now. Like, you can clearly tell it sounds a lot better than if I was just sitting here reading something that is scrolling through there's no like inflection. It's very monotone. I feel like very few people can pull off reading a teleprompter well. Obviously, if you want video ideas, one thing that you can do is go to YouTube, youtube.com, type that in. And then something that you can do, something that I recommend is that you can just type in your city, wherever you're from, or wherever you do business, Rochester, Royal Oak, Brighton, doesn't matter. And you just type in Clarkston real estate, or I guess in this Clarkston, Michigan, maybe if you got to get specific, but you don't necessarily press enter just quite yet. Because YouTube is going to try and autofill. They're going to try and guess what you're searching for. So if you're looking for ideas, type that in, don't press enter, and then look at all of the autofill suggestions, because that is what other people are searching for. So if you need video ideas, YouTube is, as well as Google, they're hand delivering them to you, but you just may not always see them because you click enter too quickly. If you've seen some of those that you like, those are great. Write some of those down, get those wheels turning. Then you can press enter, and then you can just see what videos are popular. And then from there, it could be just as simple as copying what somebody else is doing. Or if you're lucky, and well, I guess maybe not lucky, but maybe if nobody else has a lot of popular videos in your city or whatever, on whatever topic you're doing, that's good, because that means that it could be a potentially untapped market. You make a video, throw it on there. I'm doing a lot of talking right now. I get that. So those are some of the video ideas. Again, I'm not going to, because I've made plenty of videos telling you video ideas. They are in the social media playlist on YouTube. If you are interested in that, just let me know down in the comments and I'll send you that link. But the other things that I want to talk about are how to make a good video. Obviously, this is on a professional camera. This is on, I wouldn't call this a professional mic, but it's like a podcasting mic. But basically, point being is that you're probably not going to be using either of these things. You're going to be using your phone for both the camera as well as the audio. And that's fine. Totally great. Now, the camera currently is like 20 feet away from me, but that's because I got a nice little zoom lens on it. That's not going to be the case for you. More than likely, you are going to have your phone probably no more than arm's length away. That doesn't mean you're holding it. You can throw it on a tripod or wherever. And what I would recommend doing is sitting in front of a window. See, I got a window maybe right there. I don't know if you can see it. And I got some more windows, but I'm not sitting in front of a window because my entire place is fairly well lit. Because when you sit in front of a window, it's going to make your face look pretty good. I don't recommend sitting in front of a window on a sunny day when the sun is glaring in and is going to make you squint and burn your retinas. Cloudy days like the wintry 6 months that Michigan has are perfect. That is good. As well as the audio, you don't need to go super crazy. Just make one video a month. That's all I'm asking, because the more videos you make, the easier it's going to become. I know that we all don't like the way that we look, the way that we sound. Guess what? That's how we look and sound in real life. So why is looking at it on a screen it doesn't make sense. Okay, I've talked a lot. I don't know how long or how short this video is going to be. I hope you guys, A, have had a great year, and B, I hope you guys have a great new year, because by the time you see me again, it will be 2022, sometime in January. And I hope you guys have a safe, happy, healthy new year, and I will see you guys next year.